We're stuck in travels. That was the lament in Yayaka Quintrum, a song about distance, struggle, and longing. And now it has become a reality. Ghana's high life icon, Daddy Lumba, has taken his final trip, one from which there is no return. Born Charles Kojofosu, Lumba was more than just a musician. He was a mirror to our emotions, singing what many feared to say. On the airwaves, at weddings, in heartbreak, and even in politics, Lumba's voice was Ghana. From Abinwaha, which made speakers explode across the country, to the soul-soothing Teresa. Lumba gave us love, confidence, and vulnerability. His pen touched on poverty, lust, loyalty, betrayal, and resilience. He reminded us that sikasem, money, could destroy the best of friendships. That minyampo, even when you have nothing, you must stand with dignity. He was a life full of beautiful contradiction, bold yet reflective, unapologetic but honest. A man who battled illness, personal loss and controversy, but always returned through music with yet another truth wrapped in melody. And now he's gone quiet. The man whose voice filled funerals is now being mourned himself. In this journey called life, Daddy Lumba is now lost in travels. And this time, Yayaka Quintrum isn't just a lyric, it is reality. Rest well, Charles Kojofosu. Your music lives. Your voice never left. And somewhere, your guitar still strums a chorus only the soul can hear.
All tributes are pouring in following the demise of Daddy Lumba. Let's go online and read a couple of them. First off, we want to start off with former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and subsequently we shall bring you the Movement for Change. And there you go on that story as we have it on your screens. I have been informed of the saddening news of the passing of a true music icon who has had an incredible career spanning over 3 decades. Charles Kojofosu, popularly known as by his stage name Daddy Lumba, has been a pillar in Ghana's high life genre, through whom many great talents have been nurtured and introduced. His brilliant compositions and works have not only entertained but also inspired and uplifted many of us. His passing is indeed a huge blow, not only to the music fraternity but to the entire country. Samira and I extend our heartfelt condolences to his wife, family, fans, and the whole country. Legend, rest well. That's according to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. There you go with the Movement for Change. It's captured in honor of a legend, the passing of Daddy Lumba. The Movement for Change has received with deep sorrow and solemn reverence the news of the passing of one of Ghana's greatest musical icons, Charles Kojofosu, affectionately known across generations as Daddy Lumba. Now, he goes on to say he inspired generations of artists. He broke barriers, redefined artistry, and gave Ghanaians a sense of ownership over a unique cultural identity, whether it was the infectious rhythm of Abinwaha, the introspection of Theresa, or the gospel-inspired tones of Mosom Yesu. Lumba spoke to all of us in every tongue, in every mood, at every stage of life. It concludes by saying, may his soul rest in perfect harmony, and may his voice continue to rise in the heartbeat of a grateful nation. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And from one sad story to the other, a staff member of China City, a shopping mall at Santa Se in Kumasi, has allegedly been stabbed to death by another colleague at work. It comes after an altercation ensued between the two, but the actual cause remains unknown. The incident happened on Saturday morning at the work premises. According to eyewitnesses, workers who were within the premises of the facility raised an alarm after the stabbing. The suspect has since been arrested by the police. Joining us via Zoom for more is our Ashanti regional correspondent, Nana Yaujima. Nana, thank you so much for joining us here on JoyNews Prime. Now, it is increasingly becoming worrying about the spontaneous violence being recorded in the region. Tell us what really happened in this fresh incident.
Yes, Pius, early this morning, our investigation has revealed that some staff members of China City, a shopping mall in the Ashanti region, Santata to be specific, two of them had an altercation between them, and it degenerated, resulting in the stabbing of one of them. As at this point, we are unable to reveal the names or the identities of the two because the management of China City have been tight-lipped about the incident. So police, although the police are investigating the matter, they are tight-lipped, or they are yet to give us any further information about the details of the people who were involved in this altercation. But the information we're able to gather is that this morning there was an altercation between two staff members of China City, a shopping mall in Kumasi, and this altercation degenerated, leading to the stabbing of one of the people. Now, after the stabbing, the information we gathered is that the people who were around, who heard or who saw the incident, gathered in attempt to lynch the individual, the suspect, in the incident. But the timely intervention of the police prevented them from carrying out with their intention. As we speak now, the suspect has been picked by the police, and the police this morning were at the scene to commence investigation into the incident. As we speak now, the suspect involved is at the Sofoline police station, and also the body of the victim has now been deposited at the morgue.
Very well. Thank you so much, Nana Yaujima, for bringing us updates with that story, and we shall keep our eyes on that and bring you more in our subsequent bulletins. Now, following the shooting incident at Taraku in the Katamanso municipality, which left one person dead and 4 others injured, the victims are calling for tightened security. One of the victims, Yusuf Shenunu, recounting the harrowing incident, says this is the 4th attempt on their lives. And Kwame Yanka has more.
A deadly shooting incident at Turaku Wednesday evening plunged the cattle market into chaos after unidentified gunmen opened fire on a group of traders, killing 1 and injuring 4 others. The brazen attack has left residents and traders shaking, casting a shadow over the economic hub and raising fresh concerns about security in the area. One of the victims, Yusuf Shehuni, says this is the 4th time they have been attacked, leading to the death of his brother in the previous attacks.
We 4 get injured and 1 person passed away. So we have 5 that were casualties, but 1 passed away. But we 4 that we are injured. We can't identify because it's the time he was firing, it's everybody trying to save his life. So we are jumping around. So I just lie down when I saw he just turned his back. Before I was seeing him, the car came and covered him in front of the road. That's where the thing has happened. Yeah, just the main road. There is a Bagnaza shop there. That is where normally we sit.
While police have launched an investigation, many fear this latest act of violence could inflame already fragile tensions, especially as ethnic undertones are being linked to the shooting. Director of Investigations at the National Security Council, Alhaji Al-Hassan Osman, leading a police delegation to visit bereaved family and victims, downplayed linkage to ethnic tensions.
We have all agreed on a roadmap to solving this problem so that they can have a peace of mind to trade without fears. It is not a tribal issue, for this is pure criminality. You can see that the leaders from both sides, the Kusati and Mampusi, they are very free, the way they interact with each other. You can't see any acrimony among them. So for me, I don't see it as a tribal issue in which tribal conflict the people end up stealing goods from the market. So the same people who came to shoot to scare the owners of the animals, the livestock, which actually belong to both Kusasi and Mampusi, they both ran away and then they stole from both sides. So Kusasi's goods have been stolen, Mampusi goods have been stolen, Mosi and the other tribes, they also have their livestock stolen. So
Away from crime-related stories, former Director General of the Internal Audit Agency, Dr. Eric Odrosine, is demanding sweeping reforms following the Auditor General's report, which uncovered 18.4 billion cedis in financial irregularities for 2024, more than double of the previous year's figure. Speaking on his file, he blamed entrenched technical officers and weak enforcement, not just political leadership, for what he described as a system in decay. He's been speaking on his file.
What is happening in the system? Before I even left office as Director General Internal Audit Agency, we were pushing for strengthening control systems, strengthening the internal audit systems, strengthening the laws that can help us prevent some of these things. Apart from the Public Corporations one, we look at that of District Assembly's Common Fund. That has also increased by 317%. Like 2023, it was 49 million. It has now moved to 205 million. Then you look at pre-university educational institutions. That has also increased by 213%, from 7 million to 23 million. Now, when you look at these figures, it tells you that there's something fundamentally wrong with our system. This is not the issue of politicians. And I always say that if we want to fight corruption, prevent abuse, misuse, and the loot, we should balance our energies. It is not about the politicians. The politicians may have a role to play in them, but the technical officers who see themselves as permanent government, no politician signs checks. The politicians give approval, but the checks are signed by the finance officers and the chief directors who manages the system. So I think we have to purge the system.
But Dr. Drosa, it's the politicians who are building a war chest. And so if they will only use these people to get to their destination.
Yes, Samson, I agree with you. But at certain times, the politicians have maximum 8 years. But these are people who call themselves permanent government. Every government will come and go. They are there and they teach some of them how to do these things. Bottom line is, let us peg the system. Let us clean the system. The Auditor General said 84% is recoverable. He should be able to tell us how he's going to recover and the recoveries for the previous years. But I think that heads must roll. Every year in, year out, we talk about these things and we leave it. But if we will be able to prosecute people, what happens to the surcharging powers of the Auditor General? The Auditor General has the right to surcharge people and make sure that we get some recoveries. What has happened? So I think the laws are not being implemented well, and they are not biting.
Chairman of Parliament's Finance Committee, Isaac Anugo, says the Auditor General's work must go beyond just exposing financial rot. He believes the office must begin collaborating with law enforcement agencies that have the power to prosecute.
Then the numbers are going up, and then we pretend that we are doing something only to end the cycle and continue. Look, Dr. Daniel Domlevo started something. We need to strengthen all the anti-corruption agencies. You cannot ask somebody who is not an energy expert to understand an energy contract. You cannot find an accountant who doesn't understand structural designs and how those structural designs become quantities that are priced in a contract. And you cannot ask an accountant who understands the legal implications of the terms and conditions of a contract. So these institutions must be served properly with this array of experts, who in the course of the audit can say that the implication of all what I'm seeing is this, and advise the accountant auditor to then apply his knowledge in assessing what he has been told. That doesn't exist. So when I go to an audit and I start seeing issues, immediately I have to flag those issues and ask the anti-corruption agencies to now send a team to come and assist me on that audit. Because there's a possibility that this audit will end up in a prosecution. So the evidence gathering must start with my work as an auditor.
Remember, you're still watching JoyNews Prime. We have more for you after this break. Welcome back to JoyNews Prime. Now, the much anticipated Ecobank JoyNews Habitat Fair is in full swing, and it's more exciting than ever. This year's edition has gone beyond bricks and mortar to showcase not just beautiful homes, but the future of living, from eco-friendly electric cars to high-tech security doors that offer peace of mind. My colleague Kenneth JC was there and has joined us live with more. Kenneth, so what more have we missed so far?
So the JoyNews Ecobank Habitat Fair has already kicked off, and of course, as it is every year, we exhibit from homes, cars, everything that you need to get proper accommodation. So you can come to Tema Community 7 traffic light and get all that you need. Let's get closer and speak to some of the companies that have signed up to this particular event. We have Virtual Security Africa here. Let's get closer and speak to our beautiful lady in yellow. Orange, yes, thank you. So what should people who are coming to Virtual Security Africa look out for?
All right, thank you. Okay, so we are giving a whopping 20% discount on our products, and we want everybody coming through, the fair, to come to our stands. We have quality they can trust. We are giving them lifetime after sale support, of which the first 6 months is free. We are giving them 2 years warranty as well. And we are giving them the best, when it comes to electronic security solutions. Your go-to brand is Virtual Security Africa. We've been in the system for 17 years, delivering top-notch security solutions. So we have CCTV, fire alarm, intruder alarm, access control, time and attendance, access, electric fencing. Beyond that, we do fleet management.
Yeah, in terms of security doors, JoyNews is the leading brand in installation of premium Turkish doors, Italian doors, washroom doors, pivot doors, and then internal doors. These doors are made of galvanized steel, which is anti-rust. We have the cast iron doors, and then above that, the locking system. It has 14 locking systems. That's the pins that locks into the hole. It's 14 locking system, and these doors are made of galvanized steel, which is anti-rust, and two, they are made of, we have many finishings and many designs. We have the composite finishing, we have the full metallic finishing, we have the fiberglass finishing, and also we have the wooden finishing. These doors comes in various sizes and dimensions, be it 3 feet, that's the single, the 4 feet, be it 1.5, 5 feet, be it 1.5 or double, and the double itself. And the standard door height is 7 feet. In the case where your place is a little extended to 8 feet, we have a door that can cater for that space. And also we customize to any of your taste or your preference.
Okay, so at Serene Insurance, we are set out to do things completely different. For instance, when it comes to claim payments, we are very fast with it. We have fast claim payment services for everyone. And also when it comes to Serene Insurance, we take our time to explain our services, our products especially to you, what everything entails, what you are expected to know, and then when there is a claim, what you are expected to also contribute or not. Yes, exactly. So with Serene Insurance, we are the new face of insurance. So we set out to do things differently.
Do you have any special packages?
for at Serene Insurance, our package, we have motor insurance, we have bonds, we do fire, we have homeowners.
The end of the day, and we have Nesta Homes. Nesta Homes, the beautiful Portia is seated here to speak to us. Nesta Homes, where are you located?
So we are located at Tema Committee 26, just behind the Palace Mall at 25. Yeah.
And how much for a bedroom, a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom?
Oh, so currently our prices, we have a discount prices now. So I would like every customer to step into our booth, then we'll discuss it and discuss also the payment plan. Yeah.
A payment plan up to how many years or a month?
Okay, basically we are giving 18 months, but the clients can just communicate with us. Then we have an extension to maybe 2 years for the person.
What types of homes do you have?
So we have studio, we have 1 bedroom, we have 2 bedroom, we have 3 bedroom, and we have 4 bedroom.
Come rush here to the JoyNews Ecobank Habitat Fair and get all that you need, from homes to electric vehicles to doors to security doors, what have you.
Let's just sit there, and tomorrow will be day 3 of the Ecobank JoyNews Habitat Fair. Do stick and stay with JoyNews for all your housing needs. That's it for the package. I am Pius Kujopaka. For more stories, feel free to log on to myjoyonline.com. Have a great evening.